Are we live? I think we're live, but I don't see here the stream. Oh, we are live. Hello guys, let me test the sound of the stream. Yeah, is good. Is the camera good as well? Yeah, is good. Alright guys, so I bring you with you not Hearthstone, but another trading card game which I played since I was a kid, basically. Now, let me adjust the sound of the game. Yeah. Alright, I'm adjusting some stuff here, so bear with me. Alright guys, so let's give some time. Maybe people will join as well. This game is really complex, guys. Lots and lots and lots and lots of mechanics. You don't even imagine. Let's open just a booster pack in the meantime, while we wait for some people. So, I can already give a few examples. Oh, I really need to cancel this stupid music. Alright. So, if you take a quick read on these random cards I already received right now, you can really see that there's a lot going on this game. You know? You have sorceries, you have enchantments, you have creatures, you have artifacts, you have instants. You have a lot of things here, and I'll be gladly explain to you. Alright. So, Magic the Gathering, right? This is a bit different than Hearthstone. You do not have mana to play the cards. Instead, you have something that we called lands, you know? Oh, oh, okay. So, this is an example of a deck that I'm gonna use, which is an angel deck. So, the deck consists of angels. It contains creatures, which is basically the same way as Hearthstone creatures are. Instants, which are spells, like you have on Hearthstone, but these ones you can cast on your turn and the opponent's turn, anytime you want. There's like a queue system on Magic, so for example, if you play an instant, and right after you or the other plays an instant again, the last one, it's the one that starts the effect of the chain. Okay, so it's always the last one. You have sorceries, which is instants, but only on your turn. You got artifacts, that it's something that stays in the game. It's your weapons, imagine like that. You got enchantments, which it's basically the same thing as artifacts, but they are not physical, you know? You got planeswalkers. This is a bit hard to explain, but basically they are super creatures. And you got mana lands. So, let's give a test run game to show you more or less how Magic works. By the way, this is a really outdated deck, so since there are a lot of new cards, I might lose because it's really outdated, but just for the sake of explanation. Let's play a game and explain really slowly, bit by bit, how the game works. I hope you like it. The bad thing here is that if you have a bad hand without lands, you can have a rough time able to play the cards. So it's always good to keep a balance. See, this here is my mana, and this here is the cards I can play. They are kinda costly, a bit expensive, but let's skip them for now. $20 HP as usual. We have emotes as well. So, his deck is Goblin Pirates. Well, pirates, imagine they are like goblins. You really need to take care of them quickly. Yeah. I choose white. So, my deck is white and black. I will explain a bit. Oh, really? Oh, this card was... Auto tap solution has changed. Select auto pay to confirm. Oh, okay, now I have to auto pay. I have a new confirmation button. Alright, as you can see, there's a lot of things going on here. But let's start from the basics. You have 5 colors, 5 different colors in Magic. So it's not an unique mana, you know? And you can play cards of different colors based on the mana color you have. So for example, this card, I can play it for 1 white, 1 black, 1 anything. I'm not gonna play it because it's too good to waste on this creature, so I'm waiting for more mana. And he has a problem. He only has 1 mana, so I assume that his hand is full of crap or lots of expensive things. What is good of this game comparing with Hearthstone? Well, this game has really tiny, but really tiny of RNG going on. So it involves a lot of skill, you know? So let's play an enchantment that gives us a 4/4 artificial creature, which is a token. And it gives an effect on the field. Whenever an angel I control die, the other player has to sacrifice another creature. Alright, as you can see, this stopped. It means that he has something in the hand that can be used to counter. But he couldn't counter. Why? Because he didn't want to. Alright, so we created treasures. So we have really good advantage here. We play another angel. As you can see, there's a lot of text on these cards. So this card has flying and vigilance. So flying means that, well, my friend, if you don't fly, I can bypass through you and attack your face. Also, I have vigilance, which means that I do not tap to attack, so it means that I can attack and in my opponent's turn I can still defend. This is very good. Usually white cards are people like paladins, cleric, angels, so they are really defensive, you know? So it's really usual to see vigilance on white cards, and red cards usually it's the quick thing. So you're gonna see a lot of rushes, rush like on Hearthstone, and fast damage, you know? So he's playing with the top card of the library revealed. As you can see, I can see his deck. You may cast goblins from the top of the deck. And as long the top of the deck is a goblin card, this card in specific has also the abilities of that card. Alright, not bad. I'm gonna play an enchantment that each turn it increases strength. First turn, I create an angel. Second turn, I can tap my angels to destroy automatically the other creatures. Third turn, I can double strike, which is 2 times attack for each. So, since we all have flying, we attack through his face. 10 HP. Now, I'm gonna play this card to destroy target creature. As you can see, his mana is tapped. It means he spent all his mana, so it's gonna refresh now. It's like on Hearthstone. Alright, so he has 4 mana with this treasure, if he wastes the treasure. Yeah, I think he had bad luck, because he's not playing at all anything. I'm gonna win next turn, you know? Yeah, if he doesn't play anything with flying, or if he doesn't send me a fireball or a spell, I win. So, he played a legendary creature. Oh, whoa. Alright, hold your horses. What happened here? So, he played a creature with Rush, and when he enters the battlefield, reveal the top 6 cards of your library and put all creature cards from them onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom. And whenever this card attacks, he gains +1/+1 for each goblin you control. So he played a lot of things. So now we have to protect ourselves. I'm not sure if you're gonna survive this. Let's see. Alright, my enchantment is taking ability, so I'm losing angels, so he has to sacrifice creatures. So, as you can see, we're kinda here in a bad spot, right? We have 6 attack, he has 10 HP, has a lot of creatures, but I have here this card. Destroy all creatures, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack. And now I'm gonna use, with 3 mana, this to destroy all creatures. It's like a Twisting Nether. And finally, I will play a creature enabled to protect me. See more or less how this works. I have a lot of effects on the battlefield, as you can see. And I will win double strike for all my angels in the beginning of the next turn. So as you can see, this is a deck that is pretty defensive with the white color, and the black color is the destructive part of the deck. So what he played? Oh, I think we won. Yeah, I think we won. So since we have double strike, we're gonna hit 4. Echo. See? And of course there's ranks on this this game. I'm gonna show you a different deck so you can see how the colors interact between them. It's really fun, believe me. Alright, so next deck I'm gonna use. We're gonna use a red-blue deck. Yeah, fire and water. So, to give you a briefing. Fire is the offensive part of the deck. As you can see, I have lots of quick ping damage. And the blue part of the deck, it's the controlling part of the deck. So I'm going to try to control the field, either by seeing enemies cards or seeing my deck cards. So there's a lot of offensive and defensive, and this deck is a lot towards spells, you know? There are creatures here as well, but that's not the main focus of the deck. So let's play with it, and you're gonna see how a red-blue deck works. And afterwards I'm gonna open some boosters and update my recent decks. What more can I say about this game, my friends? Well, you have different game modes, you know. You have Brawl.
You'll have a brawl.
You have Standard, which is the latest sets. You have Alchemy, which is a virtual set of things. You have Historic, which involves a lot of cards and old sets. There's more
This is
games,
rank.
but
After each victory, it'll improve. While other formats focus on new cards, Historic is all about, well, history.
yeah. So let's play Red Blue. This deck is really fun to play. I'm gonna explain how it works while I'm playing. And I really need to update this deck, it's really outdated. So we're kinda in a bad spot here, because we don't have red mana in our initial hand. So we are going a bit more defensive. That's no worries. Alright, so we have here a good spell. We have a sorcery, which is a spell we can cast on our turn. Oh, red mana. Alright. So he has a green-white deck. So other enchantments you control have stealth. This is good because I can target his enchantments. And for 1 mana he can sacrifice this card and search in the deck for another enchantment. Alright. Not bad. I'm gonna play a Rubic Amulet, which every time I cast a spell, a magic, it gains a charge counter. Basically, it's a spirit bomb. Imagine like that. Alright, so we played a card that cannot be targeted. Whenever you cast an enchantment, you gain 1 life and draw a card. So this deck might has a lot of enchantments. We're gonna play a horse. Whenever we play spells during opponent, we draw a card. So whenever I cast these instants to kill creatures or counter them, I can draw a card. As you can see, the mechanics are building up, you know? We cannot lost focus. Another enchantment. This is interesting. He has a white-black mixed land. This is interesting. Okay, let's keep building the... Let's keep building here the stuff. I'm not gonna attack. Well, let me think. He has 1 black mana, so I think it's no trouble. "17 life. Alright, I play the Wolverine. If I have 3 magics in the graveyard, this guy gets double strike. So, our fears are becoming reality. He's playing a lot of enchantments. Look at this. Whenever I lose life, he gains that life. So this guy is kind of a vampire, vampire druid, whatever. Really strange guy. So, can we do a kicker? We cannot still do a kicker. Let's wait. I'm gonna attack him. 11 HP. So we can play these cards on his turn. Dragonfire or Maddening Kakaroto, Cacophony. So we played another enchantment. Alright, so he's giving more mana to a mana, so double mana for that. Oh, he's playing strange stuff. What is this? So he played a good enchantment. You don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. Shit, then how I'm gonna defeat him? As long as you have 0 or less life, all damage is dealt to you as though it had effect. Oh, so he has 10 extra HP. Alright. Yeah, effect is another mechanic. So he's spamming a lot of enchantments. Let's ignore this for now. Yeah, he's becoming kinda dangerous with all these enchantments. So we have here our engine, which can be used to copy, yeah, literally copy spells, our spells, or his spells. Look at his deck, guys. He's gonna discard a lot of cards. Wanna see? I'm gonna play the kicker, so he will discard half of his deck. Watch this. He literally discarded 20 cards. I mean, he has a lot of things in the hand. And by the way, guys, I'm not winning. It seems that I'm winning, but on Magic it's always too early to... You gotta really have to pay attention to what the cards do. So, if Leyline of Sanctity is your... you have Hexproof, alright, so he cannot be targeted by spells. Yeah, give me a time to read this card, because I don't remember what it does. Whenever Demiweak attacks, exile is copy it, because the copy... Oh, so I can cast cards from my graveyard. Alright. Our Spirit Bomb is getting stronger as well. So let's keep up the pace. So far so good, but remember that once his life reaches 0, he still has 10 extra life. So he's still clinging. This dude has so many enchantments. Oh, finally a creature. So, and it has X-proof as well. All the cards he has X-proof, and he keeps playing a lot of enchantments. I'm not even reading right now. Oh, he's gonna exile one of my cards. And he's gonna exile this card. Alright. I could not counter because he has X-proof in all his cards, so I can't counter either with damage or whatever it is. I just can't get counters. Counters can be put on artifacts. Oh. Yeah, there's counters which is counter attack, and there is counters which is counting things, you know. So, let's play this card. Korja, Kyora, the Sea God. On the first turn we create an 8/8, on the second turn we tap all the opponent's cards, so the creatures cannot be able to defend, and on the third turn we gain control of a card that we want from the opponent. Let's play it. So, something happened here, as you can see. Oh shit! You saw what happened? This card is based on counters, and he has an enchantment that I cannot get counters. Counting mechanism, you know? Oh shit, so this card didn't add effect. You see, this dude is dangerous. I might be... Seems that I'm winning, but I could be losing. Oh! See guys, this is magic. Well, let's be honest. My deck is really outdated and there are a lot of new cards, so yeah, this was expected. Let's open a booster. You can basically build any kind of deck you want on this game. You want machines, robots or artifacts? Sure, build an artifact deck. You wanna do vampires or elves? Sure, go for it. For example, let's open this booster. As you can see, I can also give a small explanation here. So you have different colors, you have multi-colors cards. So if you take notice, the green cards, usually it's the power of nature. The power of nature are big beasts, elementals, creatures with raw power. So you're gonna see creatures with big numbers. See, this has 6 attack, 5 HP. He can trample. Basically, if he destroys a creature, the remaining damage goes to you. He has reach, so he can block flying creatures. And then you have black cards, which is kinda like rogues, yeah, and this is a good example. Basically, you benefit from killing things, and they really kill things easily. That's the black. It's kind of like the evil side of magic. You have the opposite side of black, which is white, which is the paladins, the light. So these are cards that are kind of balanced in a way, and they benefit when you do armies, you know, armies of soldiers or armies of something. They really benefit in numbers. That feeling. You have red cards, which is basically, I like to call it the kamikaze cover. Basically, it's creatures really fast. This one is not that fast because it has a downside. It has defender, but if you break through the defender debuff, you have a 3-mana creature for 4 attack. You see, that's really good. Alright, some enchantments here, which is blue. Blue is the color of control, you know? You can basically try to see what is going on in the next cards of your deck. You can try to see the enemy's hand. It's control. Basically, you try to control the game, not the board, but the game itself. It's really, there are good mechanics with blue. Now let's see our rare cards. We won a mythic card, a shaman. Olha, red and blue. Alright guys, I'm going to my other deck. Let's see more decks I can show to you. Yeah, let's do a game with my Angels deck. Because to make a up to date deck, oh, I have a 5-color deck. This is gonna be funny. Yeah, guys, let's see the 5-color deck. What do you think? Is it standard? No, it's not standard anymore. So, but let's try. So, guys, I have a 5-color deck. As you might know, that can be a bit tricky to play. It's too many colors. But usually, what is harder pays off. Alright, if I remember correctly, this 5-colors deck was a dragon deck. As you can see here, I have multi-lands. I can choose their colors. So, let's try to have all the colors on the field. So, he has a blue-black deck, so he's gonna go for destroy spells and control. We're gonna play our first artifact, which can give us extra mana if we play dragons. Of any color? Of any color. That's correct. Alright. So next turn we have a green dragon here. Oh! Alright, he played a super creature, you know? So basically this creature does not have attack, but has effects. We might have to deal with it as soon as possible.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once it's not my fault.
Alright, so we have to discard a card, unfortunately.
I'm tired of your secrets.
So we have white mana. And it's time to play a creature. So it's my green legendary dragon. I have dragons of all colors. He has flying and death touch. Basically, if he touches something, no matter how strong it is, it destroys. Alright, so when he dies, oh, he has a death rattle as well. If he dies, I can see the deck or create another creature.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard the land. Well, he didn't wasted mana. That can be a bit scary. Alright, so what we have all the colors. We have black, right? We have red, we have green, so we miss the blue. We have all the 5 colors now. Let's attack the Planeswalker.
You're gonna need a good Undertaker.
I'm really... Oh, no need to... Yeah. I can explain what that card
I'm not
does.
interested in dying today.
Basically, this spell does 3 damage, but if I chosen to show the dragon... Oh, really? Yeah, that spell is really good on Dragon's deck, because it can do 3 damage, but if I revealed my dragon, it does the power of the dragon. So if my dragon would have, for example, 20 attack, I would do 20 spell damage. Yeah, this guy was no fun. By the way, these are really outdated decks. There might be new dragons. So let's give just a quick look here. Give me a sec. So I'm gonna show you a bit of the menus. Oh, because it's not standard anymore. Hold on, I need to change the format of my deck to historic. Alright, so the deck now is legal, yeah. Alright, so as you can see, my deck has a lot of colors. But there are cards here that benefits from all the colors. Let's see if there are new dragons. Give me just a sec, because there are a lot of new sets. Yeah, I'm opening the shop, basically. I really recommend you to play MTG Arena, guys. They are paid, paid championships in here. And there's an arena mode like in Hearthstone, which is really, really interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have enough coins to enter it, but it's really, really cool. I might farm some coins to show you later on. Alright, let me just see if there are here new dragons that I could buy for our dragon deck. Oh, sure is. There are a lot of dragons, as you can see. Look how many dragons I don't have. Oh, the list doesn't end. There are multicolored dragons here as well. Look at these effects. You could waste an entire month just reading these cards in order to make your favorite deck that suits your gameplay the way you want. Demon Dragon, wow. Dragon Spirit. Elder Dragon. There are so many combinations. Dragon Avatar. Oh, this is a 5 color. And also, the art of the cards is really, really cool. I think I might buy this one. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this card. It's actually good for my 5 color deck, you know? I have protection from monocolor. And all the instants, but my deck doesn't have that many instants. Yeah, that's a downside. And I don't know why my cat is behind my computer, seriously? I'm gonna throw him a sock. Yeah, never mind guys, my deck doesn't have that many spells, so that wouldn't be good for me. Alright, so let's play one more time with the 5 cover. Oh, there's a lot of game modes in here guys, despite those ones I showed you. There's even a game mode that you can only play with common cards. You have common, uncommon, rare, mythic. There are many modes here. You have arena, you have brawl, standard, alchemy, modern, historic. Alright, so this is not that good, you know. We have too much low mana. I'm gonna do here something interesting. I'm gonna reshuffle the deck and draw a new hand. This is more like it. But now I need to discard a card, you know. Done. Yeah, we can also have pets. So, he has a zombie deck. Oh shit! We have the Master of Dragons. This guy. Alright, let's begin. Yeah, guy, if we manage to play this card here, as you can see, it's really hard to pull off because I need all the color mana. But as you can see, we can basically win the game. So we played a card with Death Touch. And I really need to eliminate that card, it can become dangerous. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna go straight for the card. Another strong card from the Dungeons and Dragons set, which also I might have to eliminate. Alright, this is the trade-off. Another one? So every time this guy attacks, he ventures through this dungeon here. Yeah, we're kinda doomed now. I need white mana, as you can see. Alright, he finished the dungeon. And he's venturing the dungeon again. Not bad, good deck. We have our white mana. So now, we have 7 HP. Well, the only thing that can keep me still in the game, it's this guy that has lifesteal, so let's keep it on defense. Yeah, this is a GG for me. Alright, we survived, but with 2 HP. I think I don't have any AoE on this deck, so I think we're screwed. Yeah, that's something I need to improve on this deck, AoE. Definitely. So, I'm gonna surrender. Yeah, that guy has a Dungeon and Dragons deck, so basically whenever we attack, some creatures travel through a dungeon and win special effects. The good thing of the Magic the Gathering, the most satisfying thing here is deck building, you know? You can waste an entire week building a deck really fun to play. Alright guys, so it's the last game. This is my white-black deck. Angels. So I have the good side and the evil side. This will be interesting. Alright, he has an elf deck. The elves can act as mana or as creatures. As you can see this one here, he can either attack or he can either be mana. This is really like the lore of the elves, you know? This is an AoE. Destroy all creatures, including mine. Alright, so he's building up his army. But I'm gonna clean up his army. Yeah guys, believe me, if this was on Hearthstone, you would thought, oh, bad play, but trust me, it was a good play. So what is this card? Oh, a tiger. Whenever one or more tokens enters the battlefield, put that many counters on that champion. Well, I'm gonna prioritize... I could destroy that creature, but I'm gonna play expensive card. Angels, come to me. I have mana advantage, guys. So, let's play expensive cards. It's a different way of thinking here. So, now this card is leveled up to level 2. I have Vigilance, so I can attack and at the same time have this effect. Let's put a legendary angel. Maybe not. Let's do another thing. One sec. Okay, let's attack his face. And now let's destroy a creature. And let's destroy the other creature as well. It's my evil side. And let's play an angel. You see? So I have board control right now. Now on this turn I have double strike, double damage. Alright, so let's play this legendary angel. We have 23 HP. Double strike. Done. Yeah, this is magic, guys. Believe me, this game has like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of cards. There is no meta. There is few RNG into play. It's all about skill. And it's too many cards, so there is no meta. It's really amazing. Let's open a booster and discuss a bit the booster. Alright, so let's try to open from this collection here, Wilds of Eldraine. So, let's do some magic teachings here. I already explained to you more or less how the covers works. What else do I need to explain to you? You have here these cards that you see they kinda seem that they have a book beneath. So this card can be either a spell or a creature. It's really fun. This card can be a spell and revive one of your creatures from the graveyard. He also can be a creature and has a death rattle to revive him and put in the bottom of the deck. What else do we have here? Oh, so rares. We have an enchantment. Oh, I remember this card. Hexproof. I really like red-blue cards. So, it's a saga. In the first and second turn, choose target non-token... Basically, you choose a physical creature you control that does not have the same name as another creature artificial that you control. And you create an artificial creature that's a copy. It's basically a reflection of another creature and has rush, haste. And in the third turn you have to sacrifice all the copies. It depends of the deck you have. Alright, wild card. Let's open just one more. Oh, this is angels? I really need angels. Is there anything here I could also explain to you? Yeah, the art is really amazing. So we have two mythic cards. As a blue zombie, this is really unusual. At the beginning of your turn, let us say, you may discard all your hand. If you do, draw that many cards. This is amazing for a rogue. Unfortunately, this is not a rogue card, but this is really amazing for a rogue deck. Believe me. What are the mythics? Oh, nice. We got an angel, guys. Unfortunately, it has green, and my deck does not have green. Alright, guys. Should I play one last game with my Angels deck? Alright, let's go. There are a lot of many other mechanics you can do. You can create a blue. Yeah, I have on real life a blue artifact deck that basically can duplicate some things in your turns. You can duplicate machines, you can convert artifacts into machines. It's really amazing. So, a zombie deck. Yeah, I see we are against a zombie deck. Gonna be honest with you, I really hate zombies. Right, this is our cheap card. Gives us some sustain. Alright, he's playing good cards. Let's reduce the cost of our AoE, just to be steady. Let's see if I should destroy another card of his. Oh, this has Death Touch. Alright, so I believe he's gonna have return cards from graveyard into play kinda mechanic, you know, so it's useless if I start using my destroy cards. Let's be defensive. Let's wait for the best opportunity. I know it's gonna hurt because he has a zombie that gets stronger and stronger every time he plays another zombie, but we have to endure. There's a thing that I can do on this game. Oh, target opponent discards 2 cards. Oh shit. I was not expecting this, to be honest. I was not expecting this. No, he has Death Touch. I'm not touching that. Alright, guys. We can exile cards. What is exile? Exile means it leaves completely the game. It goes to another dimension. You cannot even revive. It's out of this world, okay? We can play a ninja that can exile, but now it's not that worth. Maybe we could play this one. Alright, I want to exile this one here. It's more dangerous. That card has a dangerous effect. It's not about power on Magic. If this was Hearthstone, you would eliminate this one. But it's not about power, believe me. Alright. So, since we are gonna do AoE next turn, and destroy also ourselves in the process, I mean the creatures, let's block the damage. AoE. Alright, he has now 2 extra mana from the zombies. What is this card? What is this? Skeletons, vampires and zombies get +1/+1. At the beginning of your turn, if a creature died, create a skeleton. Alright, alright. So let's play an angel. And reduce the cost of another AoE. Seriously? I really wanted to play this card, but I can play it on my enemy's turn. Let's wait a bit. That card, this card can exile creatures, but they need to be tapped, you know. Oh, he's gonna destroy one of my creatures, okay. Sure. Alright, so what he's gonna do now? He's gonna tap. He's gonna attack me. Alright guys, so I'm gonna flash.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Exile one of his.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Alright guys, it's too soon to waste the AoE, so let's keep destroying his creatures. Yeah, we're kinda screwed now. Yeah,
Strike fast and strike hard.
we lost HP on this card, so I could not exile until I have now 2 HP, and now I have. Another zombie. Alright, so it's time for AoE, I guess.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, we have to do AoE.
Remember your training.
Here comes another annoying zombie. Alright. Ah, really bad luck. I really need creatures. So, let's create a samurai. There we go.
May your blade strike true.
Yeah, I can create creatures with my ninja. This is not a ninja, this is a samurai. Sorry. Oh. Oh shit. He destroyed it. Well, there goes my samurai.
Back to wandering.
Now that I think of, why do I have a samurai in an angel's deck? Why do I have a samurai in an angel's deck? Alright guys, let's keep playing creatures. Win some sustain. So the game is a bit stalemated at this point. He might have a trick on the hand. I mean, I could use this creature to block, right? And I could win the fight, but does he have something in the hand? I'm not buying it. So, we have here a legendary angel. Me, yeah, planeswalkers and other creatures have X-proof. Yeah, sustain, see? X-proof. They can't be targeted by spells, like in Hearthstone, you know? When the card becomes with that mist and yellow glow, you know? That's X-proof in here. So we have an AoE, but it destroys us in the process. Let's reduce its cost with Flirtel. And now, let's attack. Oh! Why is... What does the card do? When Graph Reaper exploits a creature, destroy target's planeswalker. I don't have any, so yeah. At the beginning of your turn, it deals 1 damage to you. This card is really strange. But okay. Alright, he's going all in. All in. But we keep the sustain. We keep the sustain. Let's summon a 4/4 artificial angel and put our buff. Whenever one of my angels die, he has to kill one of his own creature. So, we're getting there. Oh, he's trying to block. Alright, alright. He has 2 HP, guys. Alright, guys, we won. Wow, I'm impressed because this angel deck is a bit outdated. And yeah, I'm really impressed. And I still need to update it with some new cards. But I feel that we can reach at least Platinum. Platinum with this deck. Platinum 5, maybe Gold 2 or 1. We just have to refine the deck a bit. Yeah, guys, this was Magic the Gathering, and this game is really addictive. I was watching the stream, and I think that stream-wise, it's not that, how can I say, Hearthstone is a bit more visual, it has a bit more of appeal when it comes to stream, but this game, when you play it, it feels really good on you, you know? This is a good game. But unfortunately, I think it's not that appealing on a stream, on a viewer perspective, but this is a good game, guys. So guys, let's wrap up for today. I hope you liked MTG Arena, and yeah, of course, I need to play an arena match, which is really cool here. So guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Let's wrap up. Oh, my cat. Oh, he left the chair. My cat left the chair. He's looking at me like, hey, I left the chair. Did you forget that you could go there? Alright, guys. This was MTG. I really recommend you to play. the tutorial is really boring. Trust me, the tutorial has nothing to do with the game. Do you remember Tutorial Island? It's the exact bullshit. It's really limited, it's really annoying, but once you get out of the tutorial, the game is really an open world, really